You're not really consistent, are you? You know what things are good for you. You know what brings you forward. You know what habits are good for you. But have you ever questioned yourself? Are you really consistent? Be honest. Are you consistent at the gym? Are you consistent at eating clean? Are you consistent at always getting out of your comfort zone? If you're not consistent in the good things, in the things that bring you forward, then no matter how hard you will try and push on these single days, it won't matter at all. Because see it this way, you can train once a month for 8 hours, or you can train every day for half an hour. What do you think is better? Of course the second one. But most people are so dependent on motivation, which can especially be seen at New Year, for example. All people suddenly are motivated to sign up for the gym, but 1 month later, the gym is empty again. The bank account of the gym owners isn't empty though. Without consistency, all hard effort doesn't matter. When I started with self-improvement, I learned about all these new cool things, no-fap, going to the gym, approaching girls, eating clean. But do you think that my 14-year-old Kevin was consistent in all these good things? No. But did he knew about these things? Of course. For example, no-fap is a widely discussed topic. Has so many benefits. It's good for your energy, it's good for your confidence, for your self-worth. You won't get any of these benefits if you're not consistent. If you're fapping for a week, but then getting back into your old routine, then you've gained nothing. Okay, you could say, I gained some experience and all, but in the end you gained nothing. But let's say you haven't fapped for a week and then fail. But then continue and you get to 2 weeks and then fail. And then you get to a month and then a year and then 2 years. Then suddenly this isn't a problem anymore. People who are very consistent will always surpass these highly motivated people who give up after some time. You see these people are highly motivated for the gym. Okay, I will build my dream physique and stuff. I will get my beach body. Then they go to the gym for 6 months, really putting in some effort, getting some progress. But then suddenly they stop, get chubby again, no motivation anymore. Then there's the guy, he trains twice a week since 5 years, non-stop. What do you think of these two will look better in the end? Of course, the second one. This applies not only to the gym, this applies to business, this applies to relationships. Let's say you're putting in so much effort to get the girl, but then you're in a relationship and you suddenly stop giving her affection, being that masculine, confident man you used to be, then guess what? She will leave. Consistency is the number one most important thing for becoming successful and staying successful. All these entrepreneurs you see online, Andrew Tate, Hamza, etc. Do you think that they became successful overnight? Of course not. Maybe it sometimes looks like their success came overnight. But what most people don't see is the years of effort before that moment. The years of uploading videos, the years of building the businesses and failing that led up to this point. There will be periods in life where you may be not making any progress at all for some time. But then suddenly, one day it all explodes. You haven't increased your income for a year, but suddenly one night, boom, you've tripled your income. Success goes like an exponential line. In the beginning, you're not getting much of it. Then, after some time, you're making a little bit of progress, seeing some results, slow and steady. But then, out of nowhere, boom, you're making faster success than ever before. But without this slow and steady step, you won't reach this point. So in order to get to this point where you're rising up, you have to put in the boring, difficult years beforehand. Okay, maybe there are some teens who have rich parents and get to experience the successful life, but these are also the guys who you see depressed, killing themselves, losing all their money on dumb shit. The number one formula to success is just hard work in the right things, plus consistency with a lot of patience. Because without patience, it is unlikely that you will be consistent. If you're working hard, but on the wrong things, in your 9-to-5 job, well then guess what? You're not going to be successful. You can be working 10 years ambitiously, sacrificing everything for this one job, not having a life. But if it's a 9-to-5 job, then, well, you're still not going to be rich. You just have less time in the end. In our videography company, which we haven't really increased our income since the last 6 or 7 months. But now suddenly, things are starting to improve. These 6-7 months of not increasing anything really pay off later. If you would have stopped there 6 months ago, complaining, oh, we're not making any progress, we're not getting anywhere, let's just stop this, then we would never have reached a point of improvement, of change. Because the best times are when you've done the hard work consistently over a long period of time, and then you're finally starting to see results like you visualized. There's no better feeling than after having sacrificed so much time, so much energy, finally seeing results. Imagine you're in the gym for a year, you haven't seen any results, but then maybe you meet another guy who gives you a very important tip. For example, just eat more and train harder. Then, out of nowhere, you're making so much progress, just like in business. Maybe 1 year you gain nothing. The first year of your business, maybe you don't make any income at all. But if you stay consistent, day by day, week per week, month by month, then success is eventually guaranteed. It just depends on how patient you are. This doesn't mean that you should be slow and take 3 years to make any income. Then you're doing something very wrong. But if you're sitting there after 1 month of just starting your business and wondering, why am I not doing 10K a month? Why am I not location independent yet? Chill, bro, you've just started 1 year ago. You can't just rely on this burst of motivation at 3 a.m. in the night. Okay, I will finally change my life out of nowhere. Then the next day you wake up, then the next morning you're thinking to yourself, oh, maybe not so, and then gone. No progress. And if you do the hard work, especially if you don't feel like doing it, if you would rather do anything else than this one thing, this is the moment where it's essential for you to do that thing. Because otherwise, someone else will surpass you. Someone else will take the prize that was seen for you just before your eyes, like in a race. If you're just doing the things that feel good, well, then you won't achieve anything in life. It's just as simple. Having a killer leg day does not always feel good, but is it essential to progress? Of course, you can't just skip your legs like 90% of all people. Do you think you will get a girl's number when you're only approaching her when you feel good, when it feels comfortable? No, because most often it won't be comfortable. There will always be some sort of uncomfortableness. I've been taking a cold shower every day for the last 3 years. Is it comfortable? Hell no. Is it good for me? Hell yes. Do I want to do it in the morning? No. Do I need it to start my day successfully? Of course. In order to set yourself up for a great life, you have to master every element, every aspect of your life. Be it relationships, be it your financial situation, be it your body. But just sitting in your room watching porn, eating junk food, smoking, do you think that if you sit there watching Rick and Morty while smoking, while eating some Cheetos. Do you think that you will be able to retire your parents someday? Well, I don't think so. I see so many guys just wasting their whole day in their bedroom playing video games whilst their parents are working their asses off, both dad, both mom, and even cooking and washing their clothes, and them just sitting. Imagine working so hard your entire life so that your children will be able to live a happy and secure life, and all that you're seeing is your son just sitting there wasting his whole life playing video games, drinking, eating junk food. I would really reconsider my life at this point. You see so many middle-aged guys having midlife crises, wondering about what they have done wrong in their life. But if I see such a chump in my house, do you think that I will be fulfilled? No, of course not. Let's say I work hard for my children and someday my future son helps people, gets financial independent, is able to travel the world, and then supports me in the end, helping me to retire, giving me as a parent their wisdom. I think that would be the greatest feeling of all time. But sadly, this isn't the case for almost everyone. Consistency is the greatest weapon you could have in your business life and in your personal life. In the gym, but also in the relationships you have. In your diet, in your good habits like meditation. If you meditate every day for the rest of your life, for 2 minutes, you will have an infinite amount of more progress and benefits than someone who meditates for 5 minutes a day, but only for a month. You should of course aim for something higher. Aim to meditate for at least 10 minutes a day for the most benefits. But you get the point. If you're consistent, paired with hard work, then success is simply guaranteed. Let's take YouTube as an example. If you post one video a week, but without interruptions, if you just keep posting one video a week, eventually you're making progress. Then there's the guy who's so motivated to become a YouTuber, who's doing 3 videos every day for 1 week, and then he stops. Because, oh no, my motivation's gone. Might as well go work a 9 to 5. I mean, I also get money there. Maybe there will be some times that you're not really on track, but especially in these times, it's very important to get back on track, not to just lie there. Oh no, I'm not so productive anymore. Let's just go back to the job, to the normal 9 to 5. I really hope that this video helps you, not only in your business life, but also in your personal life. I hope that many young men can profit from this video in all areas of life. Maybe this video came for you at the right moment. Who knows? But as long as it helped you, I'm glad. If I had someone who gave me this advice 5 years ago, or let's say even 6 to 7 years ago, when I was 13 and 14, then maybe I would be at a completely different position right now. Maybe I would be more successful. Who knows? You shouldn't spend so much time thinking about these potential things, what could have happened. This is all a waste of mental energy. So as always guys, if you keep improving, then it will only get better from here.